Atin?
Yes.
I think Atin made by mistake, Shivo, do we give a few minutes to start, or do we start now, or to your call?
Yes, Nitika, your co-host.
Thank you, Atin. Thank you.
Can someone put on the commune? We have started now, or has it already been put?
I'll put it again, Mansi.
Because people are still, I'm still letting people in. So.
Mansi, who's recording it? Shall I do it? Yeah, if anyone else.
Atin is doing it. Atin, are you doing it?
It is live already.
It is live already. So it is already being recorded, Rajkumar.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah. So it is live on our private channel. So yeah.
Yeah.
Shivo, shall we start? Shivo, if you're saying something, you're on mute.
I'm very crazy to hear what you were telling us about sound effects.
Yeah. So Sarika, how do you know of us?
Vaibhav Agrawal given me this group link. Please answer me.
Oh, thank you, Vaibhav, for inviting. Oh, you're an artist. Wow.
Yeah.
So wonderful.
I have been to Reiki level also, so I'm very much interested in all these things, meditation and all. And I have done art of living also, so I'm very much interested. ये क्या है मैं भी जानूं.
Awesome. Shivo, are you here? We should, because we're getting started.
Yes, please start.
Yeah. So welcome everybody. It's a real honor and privilege today to introduce one of my favorite beloved people in the world, Rajkumari Saharia. And Rajkumari is a master healer. She has learned and practiced healing in so many modalities. We so often use the word a student of life, but this is one real student of life. We always hear of her learning new things, practicing new things, and she will share what are the modalities that she's learning in. She has done, she is certified in past life regression, in Reiki, in aura photography, she's a radical therapist, a Reiki numerologist, tarot card healer, and so many other things. But what is really, really special about Rajkumari is that she's a live channel. We have seen this whenever we've had a chance to hear her gongs, that she really channels the divine vibrations that are needed in that moment. So whatever is the demand of the moment, she's able to channel that divine energy through sound and bring about healing. And she is herself a healing instrument. And we are so privileged to have her among us and to hear her words of wisdom and for her to take us in this space of healing. Over to you, Rajkumari. Love you.
Thank you, Mansi. Thank you and pranam to everyone. Very kind words, Mansi. A little over.
I mean every single word of it. I did not even have to prepare. Someone told me to introduce and there it is. So
thank you so much. Let me ask everyone, let it be an interactive session. So leave alone what you all have felt with me when I did it for Quanto. Have you ever gone and seen other people play the sound balls? Or has anyone felt those the sound, not only from the bowls, from the gongs or from the tongs, or there are many other methods of sound healing. Has anyone tried that out? Can someone tell me? Yes, Vinayak ji?
Yes, Rajkumari, we can hear you.
Yeah, Nitika?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah. So am I clear now? So I just asked, has anyone felt and gone through sound meditation from someone else?
Yes, Rajkumari, Dirga here. I have.
Yes, Dirga.
I have gone through 1 or 2 sessions of sound healing or meditation.
And how were they? How did you feel?
Oh, it was a different experience. It was out of universe. It was like my whole body was vibrating. I really can't express it. It was as if I was in the universe. I think I was in space. I was somewhere else.
That's it. That's what sound healing takes you. Anyone else?
Rajkumari, Nitika here. I
Yeah.
also been through a session. It's been very calming and relaxing.
Yes.
I've had twice earlier through
Great.
someone. Yeah.
Great.
Sorry, Mansi.
So Rajkumari, on the chat, please keep looking at the chat also. And then there is Sachin Paramar, who is actually COVID positive right now. He's a doctor himself, Dr.
Okay.
Sachin Paramar. So just wanted to let you know. And he's in the session.
Okay. So Sachin, hope that this session and the sessions which we'll be having will really help you. But because I'll be speaking about the vibration which our actual body has, and how a diseased body lowers our vibration. So I'll give it, since you are from the medical field and you are from the scientific field, you'll understand it a little more better. Okay, so let's start. So when we say sound is a medicine which we say it heals not only the body, the mind, but also the spirit. So sound healing works on the principle that all matter, which is energy, is vibrating at a specific frequency, and emotions like fear, anxiety, stress, depression, which causes humans to vibrate at a lower frequency. So sound healing exposes the internal energy matter to different frequencies that will encourage them to heal from within and help raise the vibration, prompting health, vitality, and spiritual well-being. So I will say that actually sound healing rebalances and transforms your energies. So we need to realize that any form of sound in the universe is vibrational energy. I hope all agree to that. Human speech or words is also a combination of sound waves, each of which resonates at specific vibrational frequencies. According to ancient Indian text, and as well as the latest work in quantum physics, the whole universe was created through cosmic sound energy, which was then followed by light and heat energy, and eventually the life forms. So, sound vibrations are intimately connected to our prana or the life force. Has anyone heard about this? Misfortune never comes alone. Yes, it's quite common when we hear these words. But have we ever wondered how that translates into the spiritual side of emotions? To begin with, basic science has taught us that everything is made up of atoms, which are in turn made up of subatomic particles, those vibrating at certain frequencies. The implication of that fact that everything has a vibration, not only objects, it's been proven that our thoughts and feelings produce energy, which is intrinsically vibrating. Let's understand the vibrations of our emotions and what it means. In the spiritual world, the consensus is that higher the vibration are associated with typically positive feelings and emotions, such as happiness, joy, excitement, peace. That would mean that typically negative feelings such as fear, anger, shame, stress, frustration would be associated with lower vibration. The shift from one emotion to the other happens fluently and they are not completely separated. What it means that the current state in which we find ourselves influence the way which our attitude will evolve. So, fundamentally, if you find yourself being in a state of positive expectations, hopefulness, belief, your frame of mind has all chances to evolve into an even more positive emotion, such as enthusiasm, empowerment, joy, bliss. That being said, if you are currently in a pessimistic frame of mind, it would be easier for your attitude to change into an even more negative emotion, such as frustration, doubts, worry. So we can easily say we attract in our lives the events we are vibrationally aligned to. We attract everything around us through thought or feeling. So the saying goes, where we think, our actions go. So हम वही करते जो हमारा दिमाग या मन बोलता है. So when we are, so I'll just give you a very simple example. I think everyone, even the younger crowd, has seen a radio because it's in your car. Okay? And if it's in a car and you have settled into a frequency and you're listening to a music or whatever the radio is giving, but then you start moving and setting the settings to a little back or forth. Either the channel disappears or it distorts. So we are all like that radio. We remove our natural state. We actually go back, feel that distortion in us. So every item has that frequency. Every substance, it could be a beverage, it could be a flower, it could be from food to forest, it could be from oceans to mountains. A person will say, does a stone has vibration? Yes, that's also energy. And if it's energy, it's moving, and so it has a vibration. So I hope it's clear. Then we say, then how is it that we fall in so much of emotions, and what these emotions then create this ease in our body? I'll give you a very, very simple example. Suppose now we have had a fracture in our arm 3 years back. It was really painful. We had a slight operation. Maybe the doctor must have put in a steel plate or something. We really suffered. But then today my arm is totally fine. Now I'll ask you, after 3-4 years, do you remember the pain? No. We remember that our arm was broken. Yes, we had pain, but we do not remember that pain. But with the emotions, that particular person has hurt me. or that particular person said something to me, or I am hurt, or I am sad. What are we doing? Keeping that emotions blocked within us. We are continuously keeping it. So let's go back to that arm and that pain. Now, suppose if I need to keep that pain continuously and I want to remember that pain, what am I going to do? I keep on scratching it and keeping it raw. Slowly and steadily, if I'm going to keep that wound raw, it's going to turn into gangrene. And then the doctors are going to say, we'll have to amputate your arm. Similarly, that's what we are doing with our emotions. We are continuously keeping that emotion, hurting ourselves, going into the past, keeping that raw wound totally alive. And what are we doing? Creating the dis-ease in our body. That's what I say is that we create dis-ease due to these emotions which we have collected in our body. So like someone says, if a person enters into your room, he has a very strong vibration. He's very angry, highly frustrated. What will you do? The people around in that room also get carried away with his emotion. And if a person who comes in is very loving, caring, calm, he brings in that same vibration in that room. So you can imagine the vibration is carried not only by the person or his body language, but with the vibration, it creates everything around you. So that's why when we say you sit in a company of great people, you feel calm and peace within. But if you sit in a company of person who's highly volatile, you will also become that way. So we always say, keep good company. That's the reason why. So when we have these, so now when I say, okay, when we are broadcasting all these emotions, we create an electromagnetic field over and over again, sending the same energy with the same message. So what happens? When we speak about COVID or we speak about any dis-ease, what happens? We are creating more energy about it. And that's what we are doing is more spreading. So imagine, I know when many people who do not either read the newspaper, watch the television, so they are not on WhatsApp. They are totally happy with their own meditation and their own whatever they are doing. I know those people, specifically, they are moving around and God forbid, but they have not contacted COVID. Because for them, that fear, that total continuous hitting you with that energy of survival fear, of that energy of stress, anxiety is not hurting that person. So he's free of it. So that's what we say. When this energy continuously is collected over time and the same message is going on, this is how we change our energy of the future. So what we are broadcasting creates an electromagnetic field around us, and we actually feel it, we start thinking about it. And these emotions especially relate to our internal organs. I'll just give you one organ. Let's take the heart. Now, if that emotion that strengthens the heart is love, happiness, joy, jubilation, bliss, and the emotion that weakens the heart could be hatred, jealousy, non-forgiveness, anxiety, name it. And then you find that that person has an issue with that organ, particular organ. So every emotion has an effect on our body, and it's associated to a specific vibration frequency moving forward on your soul path. It involves consciously overcoming your low frequency emotions and returning to your natural state. So raising our vibration frequency allows us to find our center and see clearly, act in alignment, create and grow constantly while remaining fully connected and present in life. So sound is the fastest way to change our vibrational frequency, because with the help of air, we generate a sound which induces our body, tissues, and cells to vibrate. So remember, if it was a vacuum, the sound wouldn't have traveled. So we need this air for the sound to travel also. So the treatment method can be improved with sound vibration and Quanto Life synthesis. Sound frequency can be used in the treatment of many diseases, from cancer, forgetfulness, and even coronavirus, which can be treated by this frequency. As like every substance, this virus also has a frequency of 5.5 Hertz. The human body has a biological frequency that can be measured in megahertz. To prove this, at Eastern State University in Washington, Dr. Bruce Tainio, I hope I'm spelling the surname correct, showcased that the human body during the day has 62 to 72 megahertz. This is same for all human beings. It could be male, female, or any country, any culture. It's for all human beings. The only difference is our personality and our experiences. So, all the trillion cells in the human organism are vibrating at frequencies specific to them. Dr. Bruce Tainio found out that our brain functions at 72 megahertz, our heart at 67 to 70 megahertz. Dr. Royal Rife, on the other hand, claimed that our organs and body frequencies changes with this ease. Our body frequency drops to 57 to 60 megahertz in influenza, 50 megahertz in bacterial infection, and 42 megahertz in cancer. Death occurs in 25 megahertz or below. So the question is, can we raise these falling values? Yes, we surely can. When we use sound coupled with Quanto Life synthesis, we can direct the body's vibrational frequency, opening up to the flow of energy to orient towards vibrational alignment with health as well as financial prosperity, shifting the lower frequencies to higher. So, combined with Quanto Life synthesis, with intention and visualization, it is the most effective technique that helps all with wide range of physical, emotional, psychological, and medical ailments. It's a low-cost therapy with zero side effects. Its impact has been acknowledged across the globe. So like I said, Dr. Bruce Tainio, when he was researching, and there was a research done in Germany, I'm missing with the scientist's name. He said that let us, because Germany has worked a lot on sound healing, and he has actually advised that each patient should be listening to these sounds. Let us have these huge microphones all over where we actually emit these sounds, so the vibration increases in the environment, and diseases in the human body decreases. So that's another research which is going on in Germany. So now I'll say, why then aura? Aura is a scientific proof because it's an energy scan, and it gives us a validation that what you were before the whole program, the workshop, and what differences or changes you found in those 9 days after the program. So that can actually give you validation proof of the aura. That's how I can see. I'm open to questions. If anyone wants to ask me, you're most welcome.
Good evening, Rajkumari. Can I ask Dr. Alok this side?
Please, please.
Do you teach also?
Yes, sir, I do teach.
So how much time does it take to learn all these things?
For the first level, it takes 2 days.
Okay. And why I'm asking this, because I'm from Delhi, and I'm been and brought up in old Delhi. So you might be knowing that old Delhi is hub of all these things, dongs and so all kinds of things are available over there, and it's always attracted me a lot, So being a yoga therapist, I'm a naturopath by profession, so we are also doing all these things, So there is no doubt in this that everything is in this matter is everything is energy, and energy is is vibrational frequency and all these things. So I'm very much keen to learn this healing therapy. So how can I contact and how can I do this?
Today, there was another member from our Quanto family, Neelam, who rang up. Yes. So if I get about 6-7 students from Delhi, I don't mind coming down to Delhi and teaching here.
Oh,
it would be my pleasure.
That's lovely. So 6-7 students, so I can bring it for. We have a place in Gurgaon. We have a place in Gurgaon. So don't worry about this. I have my studio in Gurgaon. So we can arrange all these things for you.
Perfect.
Thanks a lot. Nice talking to you.
It would be my pleasure.
Yeah, thanks.
Because I actually believe that I want to spread the knowledge more. Yeah. Because personally, you can't heal that many people. But the more the knowledge is spread, the more people are healed.
Yes, and in case that the way I have is the whole system over here. So suppose if I want to have this kind of therapy over here, so how much is the investment and this kind of thing? Can you give me a little idea about this?
Level 1 is approximately. I hope Shivo sir doesn't mind if I speak about the statistics.
I can talk to you personally also. There is no issue.
Yeah, please, because I think that would be more better.
I'll do that.
Yeah.
Please.
Thank you so much.
Yash, so Rajkumari, that's great. People want to learn, and I would love for, and this is great, for you to spread. And I would love
when I'm coming to America, I will surely bring my bowls and I can take the classes out there. I promise
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Make me your assistant, please. Make me your assistant. I would also love to go with you and stay at her place.
Perfect. So, but for now, but before that starts, we have a workshop coming really soon. On this Friday, and I invite Nitika to share the details. I'm going to be there for this workshop and hopefully learn more from Rajkumari. Nitika, can I invite you to share? the workshop?
Thank you. Thank you, Mansi. Is my screen visible? I've just shared the poster.
Absolutely,
Okay,
absolutely.
so we Quanto Life along with Rajkumari is bringing a sound therapy program which is Raise Your Vibrations. This is starting on this Friday, coming Friday. Timing will be 9 to 10:30 p.m. From this Friday to next Saturday till 5th of June, it's 1.5 hour session. It will be daily over Zoom. So all those interested, please contact me and Rupali, either of us or Rajkumari. So we will be sharing the poster in the groups also, and all the information has been shared in the groups as well. So please reach out to us and make use of this wonderful program, Raise Your Vibrations. And as Rajkumari has already shared the benefits of raising your vibrations. So any questions, anything we can take now, and then we will start with the healing session right now.
So, Nitika, I had a
people are
question.
really looking forward for the. We've been getting a lot of questions. When are we going to hear the bowls and also? Yes, someone was asking. So go ahead.
Deepta here. So I had a question. So this is going to be like an amalgamation of Quanto synthesis. So we'll do synthesis and sound vibration together, right? That's the USP of this program, right?
Yes.
Dirga, yes.
Okay,
Yes,
awesome.
It's going to be really powerful because when I tried it here, when I used to do it, I still remember my people, they actually told me, even with one session, they gave me amazing feedbacks.
Yes, and I remember the workshop when we did it together, Rajkumari ji. So it was wonderful because the vibrations were so high at that moment, and there was so much healing which happened. I remember that workshop also when it was done. So every bowl speaks for itself, and the way she does is really healing. And we'll be dealing with various emotions. So all those interested, please leave your name and mobile number, and we'll reach out to you. And me and Rupali will also share our number so you can let us know.
Yeah, the plus point also, like Nitika can say, is the aura photography, which we'll be doing before and after.
Yes,
so
we will be doing.
We'll have a small little proof that yes, this workshop has helped you.
So there will be an aura reading for every participant. We'll be giving the details to those who are joining us, joining this program. So you will be given a proof that yes, before we started the session and after 9 days of session, you'll be able to see the change in your own aura. So that's part of the program, which is being given as a complimentary in this session. So,
can I ask a question?
Yes, please.
Rajkumari. Yes, Hemanji.
Can you? Is there any? You mentioned about these frequencies.
Yeah.
Is there basic study, scientific study on these frequencies?
Yes, I gave you the university name also, which was Eastern State University in Washington. Dr. Bruce Tainio, he did this, and there was another doctor called Dr. Royal Rive, who did on diseased people. And then there are many other doctors who have they've done it in Germany, Belgium. You have a huge amount of work going on and research going on the sounds. So it's the sounds of the bowls, the tongs, the gongs, all sorts of sounds are being worked on, researched on, and they can see. Now I can just show you how it works. So I do not know how I can show this. I have water inside my bowls, and when you move it, it's the amount of water which is moving and vibrating. That's how it vibrates in your body, because we are 70% water.
Right.
And if this water in this ball with just a glass of water is vibrating so violently, you can imagine how it's vibrating in your body, reaching that frequency, which actually the organ needs, and it starts healing by itself.
Okay. Okay.
Because I've had hyperactive children, I've had coma, I've had schizophrenia.
Okay. Is it, how, can we correlate this with the various mantras which people chant doing the various pujas and all that kind of stuff?
I say, whatever you do, suppose now like with this whole process, when we are doing it, and you are chanting the mantra within yourself, mentally, and then this is working with it, your body can work doubly fast.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Good.
Because
Good.
we are creating, the whole thing is we are actually need to raise our vibration. And the more we raise it, because mantra is again sound. If we understand mantra, man and tra, it's the sound. Okay. So this whole sound plus the mantra sound, it can actually combine together to create a huge difference.
Okay. Okay. You also have any healing process for epilepsy?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Actually, I have approximately 32 balls.
Oh.
Of different sizes.
Okay.
And when you take it one to one, we have a huge ball where we actually make the person stand inside the ball and give him a sound bath.
Okay.
We have special bowls for the brain, for digestive system, for reproductive system, for the heart, everything. We have very specialized balls, plus these bowls, plus the chakras. It's like
Great.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to be in touch with Nikita ji to join this program from 28 to 50.
Most welcome, Hemant ji.
Thank you.
Thank you, Hemant.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. So, Rajkumari, I think we can start with the session now, the bowls.
Yeah. We can take another question if there is, because there's one which I see. Can my girl at 11 do this? Yes, because at this time, I normally prefer children above 12, but these days 11 is also fine because they've also grown up. I have an 11-year-old grandson and he also was very interested to do it. So it's like when I see them, I see, yes, they can do it. But not below 11. Because actually the sound should not be very loud for a younger child. I have given to a 3-year-old also, or to 1-year-old also, because that's Kavita. Yes, Kavita. I've given it to even 3-year-old, a 5-year-old who couldn't speak. He had issues, and it was all online. And with God's grace, he started speaking. So that's a very big thing. People start hearing, they start speaking. Coma patients get up. So it's. Any more questions? Then we can start.
Yeah, hi, this is Bhudev here from Meerut.
Yes.
So actually, I'm joining first time. Earlier also I tried to join, but somehow I was not able to take video correctly. So I want to know that it's a sound therapy. Is it it's a hearing of sound, or it's we do have to do some meditation as well?
No, this whole process, the best way to take this healing is to lie down.
Okay.
Be extremely comfortable, because even while sitting, sometimes a person has pain in his back or his legs. The best position to take this whole healing process is to lie down.
Okay. Okay.
This program
Thank you.
would be, but we will have meditation and then the sound healing, right, Rajkumariji? So in this program, it will be slightly different than the regular sound healing.
Together, I'll be doing it. So I won't be making only during the when you're actually feeling your body and when you're invoking Quanto. That is the only time. And for the pranayam, till the pranayam, you'll be sitting. Psychic imprints also, you'll be lying down.
So Deepika, the whole process will be more clearer as when you join the program.
Yeah.
For now, it is. I'll just like to share that it is it's a combined the synthesis process and the bowls. So it will be combined, both of them. But the whole process, how we will do it, will be part of the program.
Okay.
So Rajkumari, there are many people, we have a lot of Quantos who are used to the synthesis process. And then we have a lot of new people who are joining in today. So I think, so if it's okay with you, maybe you can start taking offerings, explain to them what is going to happen during your the healing process for today, for today's session. If you could explain that, and also maybe people can offer what they are, what they want to get healed of, right? So they can start offering, and then after your session, we directly go into Shavasana. They write their feedback on the group, on whatever WhatsApp group, and you will comment on that. You will be able to guide them further. So does that sound like a good plan? So if you could just tell them what we are doing, people are waiting to get started. So if you could tell them what you're doing, and then we all start offering what we are taking up for healing today.
Yeah. So today we were thinking of survival issues. So survival today is a big...
our survival issues, right? So should we just write on the chat?
Yeah, we can write on the chat, because survival could be your financial or your health. Survival could be anything. Survival of your family.
A specific disease. Yeah, a specific disease that is. Yeah.
Yeah. So like we have doctor who's got he's COVID patient, so he can speak about his survival issue. So it could be life or financial or health or whatever it is. So we are thinking of having survival issues and invoking Hanumanji to help us float through this.
Rajkumari.
Yes. Hi.
How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
So I'm very familiar with the sound healing, but can you explain what Mansi was actually saying more about, sorry, the noise, quanto synthesis and what it is? I am not experienced with it.
Quanto synthesis? Okay. So when we have quanto synthesis, it's like, we bring in the quanto vibration all around us, okay, which we call in. And then we have 3 types of pranayams, where it will be the belly breathing, where we expand our belly when we breathe in. And when we breathe out, we contract our belly. Okay, that's the first thing. Then the second is humming, where we take our tongue and put it on our palate, and then we bring in the sound, the bee humming sound. Okay, and the third is where we have the heart breathing, where when we breathe through the heart, so we bring our shoulder up while breathing in, and while breathing out, we breathe out through our mouth with the voice, ha. Okay, then we actually search for that emotion. Now, if we are taking a survival issue today, so we search for that emotion within our body, because every emotion is somewhere stuck in our body. Okay, so it could be the body will give us our hints, because the body never lies. The body is our best teacher. So the body gives us hints. It could be numbness, stiffness, pain, any sensation in your body. And we observe that. The whole object of synthesis is that we are observing that. And it could be, suppose now why this emotion is gathered could be an issue which was created. So you can go through every details of that issue. Okay, keep collecting that emotion more and keep observing it. The more you observe it properly, you are actually accepting it and then letting it go. So then when we say you offer it to the quantum vibration or to the masters whom we've invoked, we give it and then go into proper Shravasana. Shavasana means you are literally like a dead person lying with your hands open, okay, straight. And that is the time when you actually feel that whole thing vibrating through, evaporating through your body, that whole, all the emotions which are evaporating because you're observing it. And the more you observe it, it's evaporation. And when you come out of Shavasana, you actually start feeling light. And this whole process combined with this sound healing gives you extremely great results. That's, I hope I'm very clear.
Yeah, Rajkumari, I would like to add here, this is Nitika here. I would like to add here, Cecilia, that so as Rajkumari had explained, everyone is vibrating at a certain frequency. And we all are also vibrating at a certain frequency. Quantum vibrational field vibrates at a much, much higher frequency. And so this Quanto Life basically helps you remove all the problems of your life from the root. It's not that just we are handling the problem at the superficial level. All our problems get removed from the root cause. The processes which we have are very powerful, and we also work by inviting the higher vibrations, by inviting the gods and goddesses also in our life. So that is what the whole process is. This is the only process which works at the root level of any problem. I hope we have answered you, Cecilia. If you have any more questions, we'll be happy to answer.
It was very clear. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
I hope you're fine, Cecilia.
Yes, I'm very well, Rajkumari. It's very good to see you. I'm very happy.
Thank you. So let's start then.
So Rajkumari, would you like to, the process through, first they will be sitting or would they be lying down? How do we want to start it?
We'll keep sitting first.
Yeah, if you can just take them through the process, that till what time they'll be sitting and what are the offerings. So let's ask for the offerings, so whatever offerings they can make.
So I think we start with the offerings.
The offerings can be made in the chat box, as she had shared that, we are taking up the survival issues today, anything that you feel. And if apart from survival, if there is anything that you want, you can just message in the chat box.
Yeah.
And during the process, she'll be guiding, it will be guided, Rajkumari, throughout. You will be guiding what to say, when to slide down, right?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Thanks.
Thank you, Nitika. So we start with the offerings.
Pranam, everyone.
Yes, Vaibhav.
Pranam, Rajkumari Didi.
Pranam, everyone.
Pranam, everyone. I would like to offer my fear of survival, especially in this COVID times, and my fear which makes me very, it gives me anxiety at the moments, and sometimes it forces me to react in a very different manner, sometimes very short-tempered, and sometimes I be very, aggressive, or the anxiety takes over me. So I would like to offer my fear and would hope that today's session will help me with that. Thank you.
Yeah.
So we have a lot of people who have shared in the chat what issues they're offering. The reason we make these offerings, very specific offerings, is because we draw the awareness of the cosmos towards it. You know, we are offering our awareness and we are bringing in our awareness. So we have a couple of minutes before Rajkumari starts. So I really invite everyone to share what they're offering, which issue they would like to bring in awareness. And there is power, there is empowerment in sharing it with a group of loving, soulful people also. So heartily invite everyone.
So, Namaste Rajkumarji.
Namaste Atinji.
Yeah, so I would like to offer so whatever new learning which came to me in these few months, and my instability and imagination towards it, to integrate it with synthesis. So I would like to offer this. Thank you.
Rajkumari, we can start.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
Pranam everyone. Welcome to Quanto Life Synthesis. And in this process, we'll be peeling off all those survival issues, all those conflicts, or any emotions which is disturbing you, okay, in your life, and anything else. It could be stress, anxiety, fear, helplessness. Please take it up. Let's begin by inviting all our gurus, our masters, Hanumanji, and any gods and goddesses whom you feel you are close to, who can help you guide through this process. So now I would request each one to invoke the vibrational field of Quanto. So I'll be saying these magical words Quanto thrice, and you will repeat after me. Quanto, Quanto, Quanto. this vibrational field is now connected with you and vibrating all around you. I'd like you all to sit straight with your hands and your palms on your facing upwards towards the sky, on your laps. If you're sitting on a chair, you can sit on a chair, but see that your feet are touching the ground. And if you're sitting cross-legged, see that both your soles of your feet are a little open. Now, we will now feel our physical body and invoke Hanumanji, the most loving person who cares for us, who looks after us. He's there throughout our times, bad times or good times, always helping us. Feel him in your body. Feel him from top to toe. Feel him. And then we'll start with belly breathing. I'll be playing the bowls for the belly breathing. So it will be a little different. I'll be counting 1, 2, 3, 4. You breathe in, expanding your belly. And when I count 4, 3, 2, 1, you breathe out through your mouth, contracting your belly. I hope, is it clear? So it will be belly breathing. 1, breathe in. 2, 3, 4. Breathe out. 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out. 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in. 1, 2, 3. Breathe out. 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in. 1, 2, 1. Breathe in. 3, 2, 1. Feel the calmness your breath has brought in. Feel it within every cell of your body. Enjoy this feeling. And now, placing your tongue on the palate, we have the humming.
अभी चालू हुआ है क्या?
Now we go into observation mode. We observe with the psychic imprint. Hanumanji, please come. आपका दया भाव रखिए हम पर। शिव के अवतार हो आप। Feel the emotion from your head and mind. Clear our doubts. Feel your head, your forehead. Your jaw muscles. Feel your throat. Your shoulders. Both your arms, your elbows. Down to your fingers. Feel Hanumanji's strength. That supreme strength through your shoulders and your arms. The supreme love flowing through your heart. Going down to your stomach. with selfless devotion and supreme strength, move down to your legs. सब सुख लहे तुम्हारी शरणा, तुम रक्षक काहू को डरना। नासे रोग हरे सब पीरा, जपत निरंतर हनुमत बीरा। You remove all our diseases, take them away the moment we remember you. कटे मिटे सब पीरा जो सुमिरे हनुमत बलबीरा। All your troubles are removed. They are taken away the moment you remember Hanumanji's strength. All our issues are dissolving by just remembering his name. Supreme knowledge we have.
Rajkumari, no volume is coming. Rajkumari, sound went again.
You can all lie down now into Shavasana. Offer your imprints to Hanumanji and to the quantum vibration field. Let the energy of Hanumanji dissolve all your imprints, all your conflicts. Let the quantum vibration dissolve your issues, your conflicts, your survival issues. Let it dissolve all emotions that is troubling you. Lie down straight in deep relaxation with equal weight on both sides of your body. You will feel that those imprints from your body are beginning to dissolve or evaporate. Feel the Shakti, the strength from your masters, your Deva, from Hanumanji. Feel the bliss in your body.
Thank you, Rajkumari. Thank you, everyone, for joining. We will end the session now. Please be in Shavasana. And any questions or any and all your experiences, please share on the WhatsApp group.